Antiochus V Eupator entered a world of conflict. He was born in the Seleucid Empire, a vast kingdom forged from the conquests of Alexander the Great. The year was likely 173 BC. His father, Antiochus IV Epiphanes, ruled this sprawling realm. It stretched from the Aegean Sea to the borders of India. His mother, Laodice IV, was a Seleucid princess. Her lineage further emphasized the dynasty's complex web of power and ambition. The Seleucid Empire, even in its grandeur, faced numerous threats. The Roman Republic, a rising power in the west, cast a long shadow. In the east, Parthia nibbled at the empire's edges. Internally, rival claimants to the throne and rebellious provinces threatened the dynasty's stability. Antiochus V's birth occurred amidst these turbulent times, setting the stage for a life embroiled in conflict and intrigue. His early years likely unfolded in the opulent palaces of Antioch or Seleucia on the Tigris. These were the empire's major capitals. He would have been surrounded by the trappings of power. There were luxurious goods, courtly intrigue, and the constant threat of violence that permeated life at the heart of a declining empire. His education, entrusted to court scholars, would have emphasized the traditions of both Greek and Persian cultures. This reflected the empire's complex identity. It was struggling to maintain its unity across vast and diverse populations. However, the young prince's life was far from idyllic. The Seleucid court was a place of constant rivalry and shifting alliances. Power struggles between ambitious nobles and family members were common. It cast a long shadow over Antiochus V's formative years. These early experiences would shape his understanding of power. They also shaped his perception of the precarious nature of rulership in a kingdom on the brink. Antiochus V's father, Antiochus IV Epiphanes, was a larger-than-life figure. He was known for his ambition, ruthlessness, and religious zeal. Epiphanes' reign was marked by both military campaigns and attempts to Hellenize the Jews of Judea, a policy that sparked fierce resistance. This tumultuous backdrop shaped Antiochus V's formative years. It provided him with a first-hand look at the complexities and dangers of ruling a vast and diverse empire. Despite the opulence and grandeur of the court, danger lurked around every corner. The young Antiochus V would have witnessed firsthand the brutality and treachery that often characterized Seleucid politics. It is plausible that he learned to be wary of ambitious courtiers. He also learned to understand the importance of securing loyalty within the army and among powerful regional satraps. The relationship between Antiochus V and his father remains shrouded in mystery. Some historians speculate that Epiphanes saw his son as a potential rival, a threat to his own hold on power. Others suggest that he groomed Antiochus V as his successor, hoping to ensure the dynasty's continuation. Regardless of their true dynamic, the shadow of Antiochus IV loomed large over the young prince's life, shaping his worldview and influencing the path he would eventually take. In 164 BC, when Antiochus V was around 9 years old, news arrived that shook the Seleucid world. Antiochus IV had died unexpectedly while campaigning in the eastern provinces. This event would have a profound impact on the young prince's life, thrusting him into the center of a power vacuum that various factions within the empire were eager to fill. The sudden death of his father marked the end of Antiochus V's childhood and the beginning of his tumultuous journey towards the throne. The death of Antiochus IV created a power vacuum in the Seleucid Empire. A struggle for control ensued. Into this maelstrom stepped Lysias, a powerful courtier and military leader. He seized the opportunity. Lysias proclaimed himself regent for the young Antiochus V. This effectively sidelined other potential claimants to the throne. Lysias's motives were undoubtedly complex. He likely saw an opportunity to advance his own position and influence. He may have genuinely believed that he was acting in the best interests of the empire by ensuring a smooth transition of power. Regardless of his true intentions, Lysias's actions had a profound impact on the young Antiochus V's life. They propelled him towards a destiny he was perhaps ill-prepared for. As regent, Lysias wielded considerable power. He controlled the royal treasury. He commanded the Seleucid army. He made key appointments within the administration. He effectively ruled in Antiochus V's name, using the young king's authority to legitimize his own actions. However, maintaining control of a vast and fractured empire proved to be a daunting task. Lysias faced challenges on multiple fronts. Revolts erupted in several provinces. Ambitious rivals within the Seleucid court plotted to seize power. The Roman Senate, ever opportunistic, began to exert its influence in the region. Lysias found himself walking a tightrope, desperately trying to maintain order while fending off threats from both within and outside the empire. All the while, the young Antiochus V remained a pawn in this dangerous game, his fate inextricably linked to the fortunes of his ambitious regent. Antiochus V's final days were marked by political intrigue and betrayal. Despite his young age, he faced numerous challenges and enemies. The very court that had once supported him now became a nest of conspiracies. Trusted advisors turned traitors, each vying for power in the chaotic aftermath of Lysias's downfall. As tensions escalated, Antiochus V found himself increasingly isolated. The young king's attempts to assert his authority were met with resistance. Those who had once pledged their loyalty now saw him as a mere obstacle to their ambitions. In a desperate bid to secure his throne, Antiochus V sought alliances, but it was too late. The forces arrayed against him were too strong. Betrayal came from the shadows, swift and brutal. Ultimately, his reign came to a tragic end when he was assassinated. Antiochus V's death marked the end of an era, a poignant reminder of the relentless struggle for power that defined the Seleucid Empire. His passing left a significant impact, plunging the empire into further turmoil and uncertainty. The legacy of Antiochus V serves as a testament to the volatile nature of power and the fragility of human ambition. His short, tumultuous reign is a stark chapter in the annals of history, echoing the timeless lessons of loyalty, betrayal, and the high cost of political intrigue.